You want the best for your car? You already watch our tutorials.
So the best place for the best deal is to buy from the Mr. Auto app.
For this operation, get the oil filter, which you will find in the video description. Turn your engine off. Pull up the handbrake, pull on the bonnet release lever and open the bonnet. Open the oil fill plug. This will increase the oil flow when performing an oil change. Lift the front of the vehicle. Place the vehicle on the 2 axle stands. This will give you access to the drain nut. We strongly suggest watching our tutorial, raising your Clio 5 safely before carrying out this step. Using a socket wrench, an extender and a 10mm socket, unscrew the crankcase retaining screws. Then remove the 2 plastic rivets using a pry bar. Remove the crankcase. You can now see the drain nut. With a drain key, loosen the drain seal, then finish it off by hand. Be careful on the last few turns, the oil can squirt out immediately. You have to anticipate by placing a container underneath to collect the oil. You can learn how to make one by watching another of our videos. How to make a collector for liquids. Let the oil run out for 10 minutes or so. When you change the oil on your car, you must also replace the oil filter. Access to the oil filter is done from underneath the engine compartment. In order to collect the oil it contains that might flow out when you remove it, place a liquid collector underneath.
All parts used in this tutorial are supplied by our trusted partners. These partners also help us create as many video tutorials as possible. Check them out in the description below.
Using a socket wrench and a 27mm socket, unscrew the filter flange by turning it anti-clockwise. Finish unscrewing by hand. Remove the flange. Take the filter out of its housing. Place it in a liquid collector. Using a thin screwdriver, take out the rubber O-ring which is located on the flange washer. Clean the filter flange using brake cleaner fluid and paper towels. Replace the seal with the one that is supplied with the new filter, ensuring you properly oil its surface. Take the new filter. Clean the filter housing. You can now put the new filter in place. You should hear a small click as it goes in. Put the flange back in place and screw it in by hand, then screw it back in with a socket wrench. For this step, you can also use a torque wrench that has been set to 25 Newton meters. Clean any oil that has leaked with brake cleaner. Replace the drain gasket with a new one, then screw the drain nut back in. Start by hand. Finish off the tightening with a torque wrench. Now you have to put the oil back into the motor. You have to be very careful and precise when doing this part of the job. Firstly, put the crankcase back in place. Then lower your car back to the ground and check the oil level. This is something that can only be done when the vehicle is flat. Begin by putting 90% of the suggested amount. This will leave you a large enough margin to adjust the level of oil appropriately. You can find the exact amount of oil suggested for your car in the description of the tutorial. Close the fill plug. Start the engine and let the car run for 30 seconds. This will fill the oil filter. Remove the oil gauge and wipe it down. Plunge it back into its sheath. Remove it again and check the oil level. The optimal level is near the maximum, but be careful to never go over it. Based on the level indicated on the gauge, readjust to obtain the optimum amount. Operation completed.
Hi, it's Theo from Usetool. I hope this video has helped you a lot in your car maintenance. We would be super grateful if you could spread the word so that we can produce even more tutorials. Simply give us a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us boost the channel and help the whole community. Thanks a lot and have a great one.